Well, guys, Coach knows this is going to be a hostile environment. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under Coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Bearcats offense will go on the attack first. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did, and he was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Jones to throw. Gonna let it fly. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Bearcats will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. The Cowboys offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. Straight ahead, it's Hawkins. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Turning it on. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond.
Caught, and he's got room. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play. Fresh set of downs going up top. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Let's take a minute and talk about Cincinnati. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away, and if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. The Bearcats will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
Makes the grab over the middle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Turns into the pile. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover, good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And the Cowboys come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Quarterback changing the play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Comes down, it's Barney. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Cowboys are flying down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the middle. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. The run inside. It's Hawkins. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Drops back on first down. He's got the tight end. He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. The Cowboys started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Setting up the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
And this offense early, man, just clicking on all cylinders, right? Like, great job putting play after play together. Play that works with the next one, that works with the next one. And it's been a clinic on this drive so far.
Look out! Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Changing the routes with his receiver. Second down, gonna throw it. Going for 6. And he's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Selling the fake. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in the game.
Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jones wants to throw it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch them sleeping.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical. And early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Cowboys! And they take it in for 6 more points. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Smith with the grab over the middle. He's dropped. They'll need a bunch on second down.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Facing a third down and short from the 26. Off play action. Hauls it in. Oh, what a cut! Breaks a tackle and he might go. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on third and short.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. And the Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Rush is on. He's sacked. This defense all over him. Big loss on the last play threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hand it to the back. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but he got work done on the ground, picking up 6 to the 23. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He's going to try to punch one through from 45 yards away. It's good.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. After that kickoff, the medical staff is out there to tend to the injured player. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half, making the adjustment. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
From the gun, here's some daylight. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. And the Bearcats lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Trying to squeak through the pile. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
And that's nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. The give. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking for room at the 40. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his tight end. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him? Or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Timeout taken now by Oklahoma State. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Cowboys trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Nice way to knock that one down.
I love the vision on the quarterback by this defense. Dude, you know that ball's going to come out pretty quick down here on the goal-to-go situation. They break on the football, and they make sure they swat it down so the offensive guy can't make a play.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? One back in the backfield. He gets to carry. Picked up a few on that run, but this defense able to keep him contained here late in the half. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update. The Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. Coming out with it, it's Coleman. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. There he goes. Open it up.
What a great punt return. You can see the wheels. You can see the speed. You think he's going to get in the end zone. Just gets inside the 5-yard line. Great return.
Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Guys, I caught up with the Cowboys head coach at the half. He is so excited about how his quarterback has performed. They did have a lot of high expectations for him, and he has lived up to the challenge. They get the ball here, and they are expecting to go right down the field, regain some of that momentum that their quarterback had in the first half, and make sure he is setting the tone for the second. Guys?
Okay, Holly. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. He'll start the return inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. They'll line up for a second down play. Tight end now in motion. They'll ride him again. Gets a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. Drives inside. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. The running back has it.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Makes the grab. It's Grover. They'll stop him at the 46 after a 5-yard pickup.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots.
Snags it, and he's open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. From the gun, running back on the move. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to...
He tries to take the top off. A full dive to haul that one in. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Fresh set of downs going up top. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, down immediately. He picks up a few. And the Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up. Second down, going to throw it. Fires toward the end zone. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Cowboys! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass. On the return, it's Harris. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistake.
and just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run him again. He'll be dropped.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Keeps it himself. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Looking for room. Makes a move. Can they catch him? They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, here on the Cowboys sideline, there is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Sells the run, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. The sure hands, it's Grover. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And the Bearcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Long way to go on 2nd down. Quarterback keep. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. 3rd down, and they need 15 after 2 negative plays. Keeps it himself. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the 1st down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Hits inside, it's Hawkins. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And it's been fun to watch them feature this guy. Like, they understand they can run the football. They understand how good he is, and just they've owned the line of scrimmage. They've sprinkled in some pass. Like, this offense has done a really good job staying balanced, but featuring one of their better players.
Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Gives it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Cowboys will hustle to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guy. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab on the big throw. There he goes. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. And they take it in for 6 more points. His 3rd touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total as he now has 7 on the year. And the extra point is good.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Flips it out in the flat. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. The Bearcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wideout. Quick give. Dragged down at the 30 after a 5-yard gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. They're all over him. Trying to scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw, it's McClung. Keeping his eyes downfield. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for the edge. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Working the ground game. Maybe some room here. The 30. Finally out of bounds at the 21-yard line after the big run. The Bearcats have it with a 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Big loss on the last play, threatens to knock this drive off course. It's 2nd and 16. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on 2nd down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Bearcats send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. The team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Moore. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Wants to throw on first. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
2nd down to the air. He's got him this time. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. And the Cowboys are marching down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
This defense is a very well-coached unit, and they're very, very active, and they're very aware of what's going on. Everybody on defense there knew where the quarterback wanted to go with it. Everyone trying to get their hands in the air to swat it down.
Right down the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Drops back on first down. Unloads it left. He's got it. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. From the gun, the running back has it. There he goes. The 50. He's at the 40. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. To throw, it's McClung. Out wide right, it's Waters. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Cowboys will use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Keeps it looking for room. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the defense, 27 seconds to go. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down. With the clock running, this should be the final play.